At the time when I say that I'm going to kick him out or that I'm going to leave, I really mean it. But I always turn around and come back. I would never put him out into the world by himself.
Chantel says she's tired of her 20-year-old brother Derek freeloading off her. She wants to kick him out of the house, but she feels guilty because her mom died when they were teenagers, and she thinks it's her job now to be the caretaker. Derek says he's very content doing nothing, even though he realizes it really upsets his sister. When you're so lazy that you won't shut the door, and you won't feed the pets, and you won't take a pan off the stove that you put on there, and you just forgot?
He forgets. He goes and watches a TV show and forgets.
Or
Really?
I go downstairs and do something else, and I forget.
Why did you put it on there? Did you forget you were hungry?
No, I just forget, and then I come upstairs or I hear something.
Do you notice things like smoke and flame?
Not generally until the smoke detector goes off.
And then you go, oh, yeah. All right. So, look, it's obvious that developmentally, just in terms of your life skills, they just went to a certain point and then arrested. They just stopped at that point. So you've got to do something to get that going again. I mean, and you've got to honestly realize, did you learn anything from what I was saying to Judy that she didn't get?
That's why we're here, because I've heard you say it before.
And I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face, until people actually hear and do it. The thing is, if you were sacrificing for a reason, if there was a purpose, if it meant that he was going to have a wonderful chance at a life because of your sacrifices, I'm not sure that that would be necessary or worth it, but you could make a case for it. But the truth is, you're sacrificing, which is hurting you, right?
Yeah.
And it's hurting him.
I know that.
You aren't doing him a favor.
I don't know how to change my behavior so that.
Okay. Well, what is it you would
together.
like some clarity on? What do you want to be cleared up on?
If I don't do it, it doesn't get done.
Okay.
I don't know how to make him do the things that he needs to do.
Well, see, here's what I think. You guys have a bad partnership here. You've got a bad partnership emotionally, behaviorally, and financially, because you rely on him to contribute some to the budget, right?
Yeah.
And you all have a house and everything, and you need him to contribute in order to make those ends meet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you something here that is going to seem dramatic and all, but you want to know how to change your behavior? Pay real close attention, listen with both ears, because I'm going to tell you. You need to set a deadline, and you need to live on your own, whether it's in a dorm at the university or an apartment somewhere or whatever. It is time that he do this. You are not married. You are brother and sister. You have a life. You have a boyfriend down here. You're driving absolutely nuts. Is she driving you nuts with this?
Yes.
Do you see that she's enabling him?
Yes.
Do you think it's helping him?
No.
All right, but and you don't have to be mean to him. You can help him. You can go set up an apartment with him. You can go help him get going. You can do your little schedules and lists that you made for him. And you know that he actually said that he liked that?
He always tells me he hates it.
I know, but when you weren't around, he said he liked it. Didn't you say you enjoyed it?
It felt much more like a roommate relationship than.
Yeah.
Once it was done, while she was doing it, I was just like, I was like, all right, Mommy, thank you for making my list. But, once I saw it and it was concrete, it gave me, an idea
and
of what
before
everything
you
was.
condescend about that, you need a list.
Yeah.
You need a big list. Okay? You need a big list. Right now, but what I'm saying, if you can't afford the house without him there, then you need to sell the house. Okay. Because you are crippling each other's lives here. You came together in love and caring and sharing, and what was good and timely and right has become dysfunctional.
I definitely feel like we're losing.
Yeah, it was really great at the time. I so admire y'all doing that and getting through that difficult time and helping one another. That was good for then, but this is now. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.